Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your Love Tarot reading for December 2022. I hope this video finds you loving life and living fabulously. This is a general love reading for all Scorpio. Cross watchers are also welcome. Keep in mind that the individuals or energies identified in the reading may be swapped, and that the intensity of the situation may vary. Okay, it seems like you have a lot of court cards and some aces here. Okay, so Scorpio, in this first column, we explore the focus of your love life this month. You have forgiveness. You have Spirit of Wands, the Sun, and Inspiration of Wands. In this second column, we uncover what's making you more desirable. You have Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. You also have Inspiration of Pentacles, which is the equivalent to the Page of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Wands and the Action of Swords. This is equivalent to the Knight of Swords. In this third column, we see the lessons you're learning about intimacy. You have the Judgment card. You also have Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and Inspiration of Swords, which is the equivalent to the Page of Swords. So the card at the bottom of the deck, the influencing energy, you have the Tower. So it seems here, Scorpio, perhaps you had some type of upheaval, some type of shock to the system, maybe a fight, perhaps something that just kind of, came out of the blue, but you've got forgiveness going on here. And you also have this Sun card, which is about joy and kind of like a happiness, enlightenment, possibly with the traditional Sun card has a nude child on a white horse to indicate like innocence and purity. So perhaps there is something about innocence and purity that is part of whatever you're forgiving. With the Spirit or the Queen of Wands and the Inspiration of Wands or the Page of Wands, there is a sense of, possibly you and another individual, possibly maybe you were trying to take things in a direction where someone else maybe wasn't ready for, but it does seem like there is interest involved here. There's kind of changes, transformations that are taking place, curiosity for sure. So I'm interested in this Page of Wands or Inspiration of Wands. You have the Queen of Wands. It could be, to some degree, Scorpio, it could be that there were some, flirtations with someone, you trying to be more like forward. So let's see the Queen of Wands up there. You have the Ten of Pentacles. And that's a sense of security, material wealth, being with the people that you care about. So it seems like you've got like your act together. You've got a lot of positive cards here. So let's see what the Sun says, because maybe forgiveness has to be about yourself, or maybe pressure you're putting on yourself. You have a high priestess to clarify the sun, which is interesting because high priestess is ruled by the moon, which is a reflection of the sun. So, um, you know, high priestess is about secrets. It's about um, what you can see versus what you can't see. And with the sun, it's a sense of clarity. So, for some of you, whatever you're forgiving, it doesn't seem like it will hold you back. It will actually help you to, possibly embrace a childlike sense of wonder for you, um, and allow for you to um, really open up more. You have this magic works through you card, this scarab beetle. And that's a sense of kind of being optimistic and having a lot of like positive energy really flowing through you. With the two Queens of Wands, there is definitely a lot of positive energy. Um, and you have the Ace of Wands, which is basically um, the core of energy. Like it's the spark, passion, it's that the underlying aspect of kind of magic happening on here. And the potential is there for whatever it is that you kind of want to create. And it's up to you to see what you do with it. You have the Inspiration of Pentacles, which is like the Page of Pentacles. So a sense of learning, getting a new aspect of maybe like a sense of value, like a sense of different sense of self-worth. With the Action of Swords, this is kind of jumping into things, pursuing truth, maybe not having a certain plan of action going on, but for some reason it feels like this Action of Swords is more of someone else. So here, what's making you more desirable is almost learning more about yourself. And it does seem like this focus of your life it is that you do have a lot of positive things going for you, but it may be that you are like this is more external, like how you operate on the outside versus internally. Like it's almost as if you have so much energy and spark and passion, and it's almost as if with this Ten of Pentacles that maybe you are not really showing that side of you, maybe because of what other people might think of you, or you have a certain role, like a role of innocence that you're trying to portray to others. But there's this like sassy, mysterious aspect of yourself, this intuitive part of yourself that it's almost like owning it and allowing that to just kind of permeate everything you do is making you more desirable. So let's see about this Ace of Wands here. You have the Ace of Wands. Definitely there's a lot of opportunities for you to pursue your own passion and really work that magic, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. If there's something creative, if you're trying to get into acting, or if you're trying to get into um, singing, whatever it is, it seems like people desire you for more than like romantic connections. They desire you in terms of how, um, like how you are open almost. You are open. You're open to learning new things. You're open to trying new things. Let's see this inspiration of pentacles. You have the Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of new opportunities coming towards you. A lot of new ways of approaching things. This applies to um, any problem or any, you know, any role you're trying to take on, whether it's a student, whether it's like a new job. There are a lot of new opportunities coming towards you, and that's kind of making you more desirable, but it's as if this magic is working through you and it's kind of permeating throughout every aspect of your life. And with the Action of Swords or Knight of Swords, you have the Eight of Wands. So things are moving. They're moving in the right direction. You kind of just have to almost put your intent and focus on something, and things will really like go your way. Just if the Action of Swords does kind of indicate you to some degree, like if you have a tendency to jump into a situation without really knowing all the facts, it's almost as if, maybe you can have try to get grounded and get a game plan, but it's almost as if you will feel your way forward. So here, this Judgment card, this is about the lessons you're learning in intimacy. So with Judgment, that's a sense of like a call to really just release the things that aren't working for your best and highest good, just to let go of the baggage. And in this deck here, this is the Drifting Moon Major Arcana deck. And here you can see the concept is like it's wintertime, but these beautiful, bright flowers are still blooming. It's like bringing spring into the wintertime. And so for you, you're learning that you can create what you want by recognizing the truth of a situation. And to some degree, this forgiveness and the Judgment card, they go hand in hand, because with Judgment, a lot of that has to do with forgiving yourself, and embracing the parts of you that you may have ignored, and letting go of the parts that aren't serving you. You have another ace here, Ace of Pentacles, and here it's about more opportunities. So here it's as if with these cherry blossoms, it's kind of like giving spring vibes as well. And the Judgment card, it's really almost like kind of forgive or let go, and there will be new opportunities for you. And you have here the Seven of Cups. This is about imagination, daydreaming, but you can have all the opportunities in the world, you can have all the fantasies that you want, but unless you actually move towards them, answer the call, actually make efforts towards them, then it won't matter otherwise. And with the Inspiration of Swords, this is kind of like thinking outside of the box. something new, being curious, using new tools. So here, with respect to the lesson you're learning with intimacy, it's a sense of recognizing that you can bring about all these amazing things. You can create closeness with others. You can create like tender connections. But if you don't act on it, then it doesn't amount to anything. But also, it's a sense of, with thinking outside of the box and being more imaginative, it's also a way of you recognizing that there are different types of intimacy. It's not just making out with someone, it's just not hooking up with them. That depending on maybe a person's love language, your love language, that intimacy is different for different people. It could be saying sweet nothings. It could be, bringing someone a cupcake. It could be giving someone a massage. That sense of connection and closeness, it's different for each person. So let's see what this Inspiration of Swords is here. You have the Hermit. That is kind of, being alone, but it's also being kind of like someone who is full of knowledge and information. So to some degree, I don't think it's saying that you need to be alone here, but it might be that taking some time for yourself wouldn't hurt. I'm going to see what you have here with the Ace of Pentacles. Well, actually, with this Inspiration of Swords, it's just to see things in a new way. The Hermit already has certain beliefs, and so here it's it feels like you being curious about someone else, you being open to different approaches to intimacy, as opposed to kind of being almost like being like following what other people do. So with the Hermit, it is like a withdrawal from the mainstream, but it's a sense of really going your own route and trying something different, maybe even finding in yourself what intimacy is for you, what makes things more intimate. So with the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups here. So that is definitely a card of intimacy, but it's also a card of intuition and nurturing, really feeling that you have abilities to connect with people. So yeah, you really do have, right now at least, whatever is going on in December, it's really allowing you to connect in different ways and be intimate with people in different ways. And with the Seven of Cups, you have the King of Wands, which is interesting. You have the Queen of Wands twice over here. You have the King of Wands over here as well. So, to some degree, it may be, there is a King of Wands in your future, or that that you're interested in, and this is kind of allowing you to kind of figure out the way that you can connect with this King of Wands, but it seems like really you just being in the moment and connecting with your heart, um, trusting your intuition, really just being in the moment where anything is exciting you is really going to help you with this King of Wands. So I'm going to close off with an oracle card to see what's next for you in love. You have Aries Act. So here it seems that you are going to, the things that maybe you have been um, either hiding or downplaying, you're going to start taking opportunities to really strut your stuff in your day to day world. So I'm hoping this reading provides a helpful perspective of love for you in December, and we'll see you next time. Take care.